Morning of day 2. Drove in yesterday, hunted in the afternoon, just the last couple hours of light. And now we are gonna get after it this morning. It's perfect. An absolutely beautiful, crisp morning here in Mexico. Should be up and at it about 30 minutes or so. Everybody's getting up. Probably eat a light breakfast and then see what we can find this morning. Find some slops. The energy is high. The Spanish influence is strong. Is that your hat down without a hat or what? Jeff, so good to see you this morning. Good morning, sunshine.
Hey, good morning.
How you feeling?
I'm okay.
You need some Sudafed or anything like that?
Can we make some ice with that?
What's that?
Totally kidding.
Sudafed on the rocks. Good morning, Tyrell.
Good morning, man. Bryson, how are you, buddy?
Oh man, I don't know if I could be better. I don't think I could.
I slept in a bed for the first time since Sunday night.
And what's today?
I'm feeling refreshed.
Friday
Today's
morning?
Friday morning.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay, all right.
Gonna go find some deer.
I like that
And then come
idea.
back to camp and make some bacon and eggs.
Because we do have, what, like 25 pounds of bacon?
Caught enough Carter's Custom Cuts choice bacon to last a while. So
Nice little shout out right there. I
Gonna
like
be
that.
good.
I like that.
between Jeff's hat and this bacon, we're partially sponsored by Carter's Custom Cuts.
I don't know. I'm not getting any family deals from Cars
No.
Custom Cuts. Hey, Bryce.
No
Hey,
way.
Bryce. Hope you're listening. Good morning, everybody. All right, so far we've seen about 4 deer. I just spotted a 5th. I'm not sure if he is a... Looks like it's a buck, but can't tell. I don't know. Long ways off. We had one little buck over here, rutting a doe, and then a doe and a fawn. So kind of a slow morning so far. But just perfect weather. Beautiful country. Keep an eye on seeing things and see what we find. Got another buck spotted and some more does. We got Jeff up here on the hill. These deer are yards from Jeff, but they're on the same hill so he can't see them. See if I can pan over.
Oh, I got another one. Oh, this is right where those bucks were last night.
That kind of looks like that buck that we saw over here last night. He's not a bad deer.
Mm-mm.
So there's that buck, and there is Jeff right up here. Where's Jeff? There's Jeff. I mean, he's decent, but he's just not. He doesn't have the wow factor yet. You know.
It's all about. Oh yeah, dude, that deer's bigger.
Yeah, it's not. And he's acting like a more mature deer too.
How far is he?
Dude, he's super tall too. He's got some serious tine length. What? How many bucks have we seen today, man? Already. This is crazy. Big body on him, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. You got any mass?
He looks pretty thin. Alright, Michael just spotted a nice buck. And we just hopped in the truck real quick and got closer. So we're trying to pick him back up again. It's always hard to tell where they were before. Looking back in the video, and I can't tell, but we'll see if we can find him. He's a nice buck. Really long, really tall. 10:15 update. Michael just found a nice buck, and we made a move, and he had other plans. That buck just disappeared on us. He just kept walking.
He just made a.
Yep. There was no shot opportunities. Not even close, unless we wanted to shoot him in the butt. All right, so back to the church house.
Yeah.
All right, back at it. Back on the glass. About 10:30. I don't know how many of you guys have one of these, but I'm gonna show you something I just adopted this year. These little guys. Why don't I throw a link in the show notes? It's super light, super comfortable to glass off of. Go find one on Amazon. It's right there. Right there.
Okay, lean back. Clear over. Where's he at?
Hold on. Right there. See him?
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell he's got a good frame on him, but I just can't tell specifics at all right now. He looks like a good buck, though. Just, you mean like go over and then up?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Should I make a move?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back, okay?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
No, I mean, I'm not trying to be a puss.
No, you're good. You're good. I totally understand. We just found a nice buck. I'm making a stalk by myself. If you think you're coming to Mexico and these deer are just gonna be handed to you, think again. Gotta work for these ones too. I probably have a 100-foot, 200-foot climb in elevation. And that buck should be 400 yards on the other side of the ridge. It's getting hot. Super hot on us. There we go. Dang it, dude. Solid buck, but he's broken at the base. at that point. This is a great buck, but his left G2 is completely broken off. Would have been a sexy 4x4, I think. Yep, he's totally broken off right there. I almost shot him. You guys will have to tell me what you think back at the ranch house.
Yeah, for sure. There's no rush.
I'm so, like, he's dead, dude. If he hadn't had that broken point, he's dead.
Dang it. I mean, those are always easy to fix, but it's nicer if they don't break at all, you know what I mean?
True, true. Finally got into 166 yards on this deer. He's just not quite what I'm ready to shoot. So I'm gonna head back to the church house and the truck. And I don't know, we'll regroup. Starting to get a migraine. I don't know if you guys get migraines, but starting to get a migraine. So just pop some meds and may need to go grab something to eat and water up a little bit. So we'll regroup real quick.
Good morning. Look at these smiling faces.
Tell you what, dude, day 2 is when the big boys go down.
This is when things start getting a little western.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be awesome.
Dude, I slept so well last night. Just like perfect.
I think Jeff ate some of this morning for snoring.
Good morning. It is day 3. Is today Saturday morning?
Today is Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Day 2.
Of day 2.
We will have
2.5. Yeah, today I think things will happen. Kind of know where some bucks are. Specifically, Wade's gonna get on one that he put to bed last night. But we're gonna see some new country today. Michael and I. Should be an absolute blast. Looking forward to it. Nectar
a
of
new
the,
coffee.
nectar of the gods.
Sorry.
Morning of day 2, and we are getting set up to start glassing this. We're on a different part of the ranch today. We were way down low in the bottom yesterday. Today we're way more up on top. This is more cedars and oaks. Beautiful country, but it's thick and it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to glass in here, but we're doing our best. No deer spotted yet this morning. We already made a little adjustment. moved farther down the road, so hopefully we can find something soon. I think one other group had already spotted a buck and a doe, so they are moving, but gotta find them. Well, here's your midday update on day 3. It's Saturday, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Been kind of a slow day for Michael and I. Me and Michael, we call him Michael de Mexico. We've been kind of sticking together the last couple of days, and so far we've had a good time. But today we went to a little bit different area and just didn't have the good visibility. No great glassing points, honestly, so didn't see much deer activity today. So we're just hanging out here at camp just for a little bit, grab some lunch and a little siesta, and then we'll head back out for the evening. Our glassing point is not too far from the ranch, so let's show you the little ranch house and setup what we've got here. Flip this around. So we've got a ranch house there, ranch house there. This is the authentic Sonoran experience. We do have some running water and a little bit of electricity, solar electricity. See if I can show you the sleeping quarters for us. Not much in the way of lighting, but we've got a couple of beds set up, a nice warm fireplace, bed there, and there's actually another bed on the other side of that door, so we've been pretty comfortable. Really no complaints. Last night I slept like a baby, so it has been a nice setup. Well, the first deer of the trip has just been recovered, and I'm looking through my spotter, seeing if I can see Wade pull him out here. Sounds like he's a good buck. Pretty exciting. Wade shot him probably, I don't know, an hour and a half ago now. Took him a while to get down there to get him. Couldn't find him at first, but luckily recovered him. So see if I can't get the phone on the spotter and we'll see him from afar, and then we'll get to see him closer here in a few hours. Yes, I can see you now. I can kind of see your hat and your torso. Let me see if. Oh, okay. No, keep him right there. Keep him right there. Yep. Hold on. There he is. He's working his way towards us. He's gonna go behind that cut, but he should come out and give us a look. Right there, there he is.
Then there was 2 does down low, like quite low. And I'm like, that's gotta be those 2 does.
I just changed. What the heck, dude?
Told you his beam
Holy
touched.
crap! Hold on.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. What a stud.
It's all bladed.
That's like, oh my gosh. Oh, crap, dude.
That is sick.
That is a major Christmas present.
Oh,
Nice
that is
surprise.
awesome, dude.
Jeez.
nice.
Congrats, Wade.
Thanks, Al.
I love that character, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Especially when I wasn't even sure if,
Some great
you know, you go through the
timing,
highs
too.
and lows and
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
Who knows? You know, I mean, he jumped. He could be over here by now. I think I hit him, but
So when you got
up away, dude. And
I know, right?
yeah, we're lucky.
Showing these young guys how to get it done.
So I sat down in our spot and I'm looking and nothing. You know, I jumped a doe and a fawn on my way up and I'd seen a single doe over on that side, but got over the top and I finally spot 2 does way down low. I'm thinking
down in a flat bottom over.
almost to the bottom.
Okay.
Like maybe it's those 2 does went clear over there. So I focused on them a bunch, but I just kept looking back up at that mesquite just in that area, thinking, man, he could probably still be there. So one time when I glanced up at that mesquite, literally there was a tree here and the mesquite and a doe went. She never came out of the tree, but she came right out of those same mesquites.
And the 2 does were still down.
Still does, yeah,
Okay.
2 does are still
All right.
down there. So I'm thinking, they could still be there. So literally 18 minutes. I just watched that, thinking to see if I can see the doe leave or the buck.
Something move, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna forget about everything else. So literally, I just staring, and all of a sudden, then the buck goes through the same opening, and is like, and I was still in the saddle, and it was like, looked good from the side, but I'm like 1 step, 2 step out, and so I'm like, get back, yeah. It's a shooter. Get up on top of the hill, and then I got up there and couldn't find him a little bit. Finally picked him apart. I'll show you the picture. And I saw his ear flick, and I see his eye guard, and through a hole in the tree, he's bedded. And then his doe. Then I see his doe bed out in the sun, but he stayed there for about an hour and a half.
What time was this?
My
when you got it?
gosh.
The 20?
Like 10. Didn't I shoot about noon? It was about noon when I shot.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Maybe
about-
just before noon.
Yeah, maybe a little
but
before
yeah,
noon.
Yep.
And so, but he sat in that, he was in the shade, but she was out in the sun thinking, oh good, at least she's in the sun. She'll get up and move, and she didn't for over an hour. And then she stood up and moved, and then he went out of sight. I was trying to get it on video, and then he went through an opening, and I wasn't ready. I found it. So,
Like, how did he video it? That's in Utah.
yeah, I thought it was in Utah. So, well, I'll go back a video. So, I was going to shoot him there. So he came out in the opening, and so I got the video all set up, and I'm like, man, I have to have him stopped. I'm not the best shot at 500, and it's a little windy. I'm going to wait until he stops. And so he walks right through the opening there. I think it's only like a minute video, but
Yeah,
he does never stop.
That's at 11:20.
Oh yeah, and so
There you
I
go.
shot him just a few minutes after. So he goes out of the camera, which I figured he was, and then in the trees. I'm like, dang it. And but his doe was still out, and so then I think this was the one, and so then he just
That's
locked
where he
up
looks
there.
sick right there.
I know it. So he just locked up there, and then that's when I airballed the one. Well, he'd moved closer. I had him set at 500, and he'd moved closer. And right as I shot, I'm thinking, oh, I should have adjusted, and because I knew this spot was 450 where he was at. Click, click, and then I got him.
Did you bring a tape to tape him out?
Got it in his pocket.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to start it off, Wade.
That's what I was thinking too. If I can shoot a couple more like that, I'll be tickled. Start feeling you guys' tags.
Sounds good.
From where you guys even said, like where you guys were at on that top green knob.
Gave me his backpack.
Off the backside where you got that over.
And I would take a hot
I'm gonna be further to the east.